Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stamping Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today I'm going to share how to do a Z fold with a flip. See the flip, it's the coffee cup. See how it flipped? It looked like it's freestanding, right? And I got it with the magnolia also. See how it just flipped. So let me share how to do this. This can be done with any shape. You can use a coffee cup, you can use rectangle, circle, whatever you want to have pop there. First thing you want is to have a piece of cardstock that measure 11 long by 4 1/4. So you cut it just in half at 4 1/4 on the long way. You're going to score at 2 5/8 and I'm sorry, 2 3/4, 2 3/4, and 5 1/2. So 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. This is really the front of your card here. Now you're going to use platform 1, 2. My plate is very bow, so it would be better if I would have a very flat plate. And you know what? Maybe I do have some, and I do. You know what? I will go ahead and open a new one just because that's going to make a difference. Mine, it's very bow. So let me remove this. And wow, usually this would be at the bottom. I use this one and then, okay, keep my better one at the top. I will remove that later. Okay, so you're going to take, so your first score there, you're going to place your object. Doesn't matter, like I say, if it's a cup, a flower, whatever it is. Now I'm going to place that there, and I'm going to put, so really it's kind of upside down here, right? Because I'm going to put my Post-it note right at the edge of that first score line. So really you want to prepare it this way. So this is your front of the card. This is like the front here. See? So it go this way. But when we put it on the machine though, flip this way. That's going to be a lot easier. Now take the edge of the plate, put it equally with your first score line. I'm using all new plates. I did a bunch of them, but I think for a video, it's going to be easier for me with new plates here. Here we go. Why not? It was time anyway to have new plate for me. Okay, now take the edge, put that right there at your score line, and push it there till it goes to the edge, and then engage it. I hold it. See this end? Hold it till it engage. Roll and come back. That is it. Okay, so now see we got the perfect flip here. And it would be the same thing to do with to do with the cup. The cup, you place it facing you, okay? So then you would put this here, you would put your right there, your Post-it note right there. Because if you line up the Post-it note with your score line, then it's very easy to know exactly where you put your plate. Okay? Oh, well, you would have to turn it around, though. Don't forget that. Turn it around. That go there, and then you put that right there. You could always put it upside down like that and put it right this way, absolutely, and then put your line. But as long as you put your Post-it note with your first score line, okay? So now we got our flip for the cup. Now, if you notice in my, where did I put it? My pink one, right here. If you notice, this one here, I glue this here and emboss it. So we're going to emboss it again. This one was the 3D, yes. So that's the 3D basic. I try with the time worn. Is you can do it with a bigger one. It's just this here. Usually you want this the inch first. So I less recommend the big one. If you can find a narrow one, those or even the narrow, that would be great. So I'm gonna use this one. You want platform number one because that's a 3D. Platform number one. Now I'm gonna flip this. And so this one don't have no direction neither. So it's much easier, much easier. I'm gonna put that right at the edge. So push that there, go right at the edge. See, oh, this way, right at the edge. So now you can have the inch go first, like the way it's designed, we're supposed to do. Now you're going to put this plate on top and roll on. And now we get with the edge done. So now let's remove this. Et voila. So now if you want to do it like the 3D that I said, and it's a certain direction, I don't know where I put it now. Okay, right here. So this here, if you want to do it with this, now the top of you're going to become, it's the back. So you're going to align this to the back. See, so now it's going in the right direction because this is going to get flipped on top. So that's why the logo need to be in the back. Now, when you're going to roll it in your machine, it's going to go, oh, it still go this way. So we're good, right? Yes. So you still can do it this way. I was thinking it had to be this way, but no, this way go perfectly. So we're good because it go up and down. You just have to pay attention on your direction, okay? But the front of the card though become the back. See, the front become the back. So you have to remember to do that on your machine. It's a lot easier if you take one that don't matter like this one. Now, for assemble, you're going to put glue just on the flap. See, just on the flap. And also, before we put all the glue, we want to reinforce all this core. Reinforce. And for the flower, or any shape, you're going to put it this way. And also to flip very lovely, you're going to put it the other way also. Now, we're going to put glue just on the front here. You see, just on the front. And now we're going to align that. Oops. What did I do? Oh, shoot. It was here. Well, let me I need to wipe this here. It's not on that side. Shoot. Okay, 1 minute. Don't panic. We're going to make it work. Here we go. So you have to open your card, and this needs to go this way. It's going to get glued this way. Okay, so leave your card open. Put the glue in the front. Right? Secure very good on the edge. Now over here, I'm going to align this very lovely here. Et voila. So now we got, see, we got our flop or flip, right? I'm going to leave it like that because I'm going to take my eraser. This one, I'm going to keep it this. I'm going to keep this one not glued. Show the difference. I'm going to finish the inside. The cup, it's the same thing. The cup though, where's my extra cup? Here, I got one here. So the cup, I used the little round thing at the bottom, but I didn't do that there. So I just still gonna go glue the glue up here. See, in the front, the glue, not a, you have to leave it open. Now I'm gonna put that right here. So you see the cup, I added this little piece there, the saucer I call it, but it still fit perfectly. Now I did for the inside over here, oops, flip this. I will have all measurement on my blog, and then so the one of the card I show you, see, I had glued this before I cut, but then I want to cover that opening. I think it make it even more full illusion. So I'm going to do 3 side, okay, just 3 side of the glue. Then you can flip this and just a little bit around. Don't go right at the edge. Now the side of the glue need to be on the left. So you don't want to put that in the opening. And this is the coffee paper also, the latte. And then inside I got this part here. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the inside. One thing that I suggest before you decide what you're going to stamp, it needs to be on the right, on the left, but you want to make sure that it's not more than 2 3/4, well, really 2.5, because this is, so then when you close it, it covered that. See? Because then you would have partial of the gradient and it would look funny. See when you open it up? So now you get the flop this way, you get this one. So very, very simple. I had it, the little corkscrew, yeah, the little cork there, and the little flower. So you see it all flip easy. So that is it. And then this one here, I glued this part, I glue it there. So I will have that card finish also and see the inside. Voila. So that is it to do the Z fold with the flip. Thank you so much for watching. To get all the supplies that I use and more detail, right below you get the direct link to go to my blog. Thank you so much and have a great day, my friend. Bye-bye.